Hey everybody, this is Chris with Quilter Labs. Today I want to walk you through the basics of the Quilter Elevate. Starting with the top left, we have control group functions that allow us to make changes to presets and or lists. We can move, we can copy, we can import one preset's A to the B of another preset. We can delete or remove presets or lists. Compare, which is a function that allows us to check what differences we've created since the last saved version of a preset if you're making edits to presets. And then save and exit. Okay, on the top right, we have a rotary encoder switch, which allows us to not only select functions, but allows us to go into the setup menu for the entire unit. Just beneath that, we have a level/expression controller, which allows us to increase or decrease the preset's relative level, and global, which allows us to, for example, change and augment the level of headphones or output EQ and such. Okay. Moving on from there, we have a fixed signal path that allows easy access to the DSP functions embedded inside the unit. So compressor, of course, creates compression. Pre-EQ, gain, post-EQ, gate, modulation, echo, reverb, and cab. All of these functions can be activated by just touching or deactivated by holding for 1 second. And it's bypassed. Bottom left is our preset and list control select function. So obviously I can increase or decrease to change the preset and use recall to recall the preset I want to listen to. By holding both down, I can change lists and recall the list and then recall whatever preset I want to recall from that list. The bottom right control group allows me to change from A to B to recall a preset or change from the A to the B of the preset. By holding that, I can bypass the unit entirely. On the right side here, we have tap tempo. So tap tempo enables me to change the relative beats per minute or milliseconds of the output of that unit. By holding that for a second, it loads the tuner up. Now on the back of the unit, we have an input, auxiliary output, and right next to that we have two stereo tip ring sleeve outputs, which are tied directly to the XLR outputs, an expression in controller, MIDI in, MIDI through, USB out, which allows us to create an input device for our DAW, and then finally a 9 to 12 volt input that operates at about 220 milliamps. So yep, you can use that with your one spot. On the left side of the unit, as I'm facing it, there's a little blinking blue light that's lighting up the word Jamlink. Jamlink is simply our technology that allows you to connect to the Bluetooth device on your phone and allow your phone to be an input to the unit. And that's it, the basics of the Quilter Elevate.